Have you guys ever been told something that sounds like a compliment, but it's not?
Yeah.
Chew on that a little bit. Yes, no, maybe so. Because I've been told by my ex-girlfriend I look like Chris Pratt when he was fat. Don't say that you see it. You're helping her. She's an X for a reason, sir. I don't like that compliment because I see myself more as like Chris Pratt on a Marvel movie. At least financially, not physically. I do take poor care of myself. I mean, poor life choices. Like, I let TikTok decide what to do for dinner the other night. It gave me a recipe for Popeye's pizza. That's right. In 2025, you can take Popeye's and throw it on a pizza. And I gotta say, it's delicious. My favorite flavor is dying of diabetes. The compliment did tell me one thing, though, is that I have a friendly face. And when you have a friendly face, people assume things about you. Like, for example, if I was wearing a red t-shirt and khakis, you might assume I work at Target. I don't work at Target, but this keeps happening to me. So what I did is I wore the outfit and I went to a few different stores, and this is what happened. At one store, I'm a boy of the month. That's a good result. But at another store, pending assault charges, disorderly conduct, DUI. Like, they were just Mortal Kombat combos. Don't worry about me, though. I am still employed. I am now the general manager of a Waffles House. Yeah, turns out the #1 skill at Waffle House is throwing hands. Number 2 is making waffles. Number 3 is catching chairs. All right. One job that I did have, though, I worked at a haunted house for 5 years, which is pretty cool. One of my favorite jobs of all time. There's so many perks of working at a haunted house. You get free therapy out of it. I mean, I call it free therapy. Most people call it screaming at strangers for hours on end. Like, that was my entire job. The first year I worked at a haunted house, my dog died. And then I went to work, and I forgot my dog died. Therapy proven. You don't need better help. You better scream at people. All right, we're not a fan of screaming at people. All right, cool. Here's the thing. When you work at a haunted house for so long, you start figuring out your favorite groups of people to scare, right? Some people like to scare girls because they have loud screams. Some people like to scare old people because they finally get their inheritance. But me, I like to scare middle school boys, and this is why. You can ruin lifelong friendships in 5 seconds. They make it so easy that, like, I hear them coming from around the corner, and they're like, oh, we're going to take this now no matter what. And then I pop out, it becomes a battle royale. Like, every man for himself! Like, but now I work in an office job, you can't say that you like scaring middle school boys. Because that results in an HR meeting. My bad. Here's another fun fact about myself. I am autistic. That's the right amount of noise I want for that, so thanks, guys. Like, so progressive here in Brentwood, Maryland. Like, another fun fact about autism, hard to date when you have it. Because you don't get hints. You don't get social cues. You get none of that. In fact, you will have an easier time baptizing a cat than taking me home tonight. If you're struggling to imagine that, just like imagine this right now. Like, and it's really bad. I was at the mall with my sister this one time, and we walked out of this one store. My sister pulls me to the side, and she's like, Zach, that cashier was hitting on you the entire time we were in there. And I was like, huh, I must have not noticed. And she's like, well, what are you expecting her to do? Sit on your face? Yes, goddammit! Like, I'm an autistic man. The autism comes second, though, because my special interests include video games, Legos, and being smothered. That's all of them. Like, remember, man first, autism second. Like, it's fun. Look, all I gotta say, man, is like, I like talking about my disability. I think it's important because of the vulnerability on stage, and people can relate to that. But I had this lady come up to me once after a show, and she's like, wow, you are so brave for being openly autistic. That's a weird phrase, right? Openly autistic. Like, guys, I didn't know that coming out of the Lego store was a thing now. Like, it's my bad. I was still trying to get the cashier's number. Like, all right, guys, I've been Zach Hayes. Thank you guys so much.